Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rocha, Chodash, Ma'amah. I want to give a double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders, as well as honors to the bishops. I also want to give a double honors to my elder apostle, Aharawan Ban Yasharala of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida, as well as honors to my bishop, Kanaksa Ban Yasharala, also of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Shalom to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today, I'll be coming out with a lesson, well, a little quick lesson about, ruling your spirit, because we're coming into times where, we're going to have to rule our spirit. And there are times where that is much easier said than done. But it is not totally and completely impossible to rule our spirits. But in order to be able to effectively rule our spirits, the Lord's got to test us. We have to go through things. We have to go through a testing to give us that tempering so that we'll be able to rule our spirit. But without further ado, this is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. It says, "He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." So when you don't have rule or self-control over your, a rule over yourself, it's like you're like a defenseless city. You're like a city that can be easily plundered, easily destroyed. You're like a city that can be easily besieged. So you have to have rule over your own spirit. And we go through things, we're in situations where we get tested. Sometimes we work around a lot of jakes and we just don't be with the tomfoolery. Us as men of the Lord, we just want to just do what we're supposed to do and then leave and go home. Sometimes we just ain't with it. And then there are other times where Satan tries to provoke you. But also that's still a test. Even though he may use Jake or whatever situation, but it's still a test. And that's how we are able to rule our spirits, by being tested by the things that would per se bother us or get under our skin per se. So we have to learn how to rule our spirit. And of course, we're coming into times too where this devil, Esau, Edom, they're going to try to provoke the men of the Lord to act carnally. And that's where we're going to have to rule our spirits. Show that what we believe in and what we stand for and who we stand for is real. And we really truly believe it. So we have to rule our spirit. We have to make sure that we don't fly off the handle, even though sometimes we may want to. But we have to make sure that we don't do that. We don't do that. And if something, and if you just like you're in a funky mood or whatever, and you just not feeling it, try to, find somewhere to try to seclude to yourself, to try to calm down. Try to bring yourself back, Or hey, you may just need to just like cut off for a little bit so that you can come back to yourself. But always make sure, try to rule your spirit. Try to have self-control, because the times we're coming in, it's a lot of stuff that's gonna be purposely trying to get under our skin to make us angry, to make us show carnality rather than the spirituality, rather than the light of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. So with that, Shalom.